People of the grid, what's up? It's Saturday. It's already the best day ever because I got to sleep in, had a nice breakfast. Got to think about the bits and pieces that we need for this park party that we're hosting today. We got about 70 people coming, and that means I'm hosting the apple roasting baking station. I got to get a fire going. I got to get the apples. I got to get sugar, cinnamon, forks, plates. I got to get a bunch of stuff at the store. So yeah, I'm gonna go pick that up on my way there, but I thought before I go, I've got some time for a one-wheel ride. It's a little more slushy today than most days. Wow, so now I'm just on wet sidewalk and it is very grippy on this stuff. Lonnie, at slower speeds, the bald wheel is fine on water. I think you thought I'd be going a lot faster than I am. My buddy Lonnie races go-karts, and he says these wheels are really slippery on water. They're like a puck on ice, but I don't think I'm approaching those speeds, and I'm not banking those types of turns. So it's doing well. All right, I'm on my way to the store to pick up the stuff I need. You know, one thing I got to share with you guys, I read some of the comments, and there's about 2 or 3, and clearly the people that wrote the comments, they don't live in a cold weather climate, because the comments were, why are you wearing such a big coat in the car? And I'm like, are you kidding me? If you lived here, if you guys lived in this weather, I mean, right now I don't need a coat this big because it's actually warm, but I'm going to the park and I'm going to be standing outside for probably 5-6 hours. But the reality is, when you get in a car, whether it's gas or electric, and you got a coat on because you wore it, do you know how hard it is to take a coat on and off in a car? Like, I can do it, but why? Our trip is not that long. Like, honestly, it never occurred to me to take a coat off in a car in the winter, unless you're super hot. Like, if you're, I mean, when the coat's open, you're not super, I don't know. Interesting comments, interesting people all over the world. That's the beauty of it. There's always somebody with an opinion. We are going to have such a good day. This apple roasting thing, Tammy and I came across it, I think, a couple of years ago when we traveled to a beautiful locations in the mountains here in the Rockies called Lake Louise. They had a really nice ice castle sculpture that they put out on the lake. The lake's frozen, of course. You can walk around or skate around. And then they have this ice bar that they set up, and they had this apple roasting station. So open fire, you roast an apple, you burn it to black. Like the outside skin of the apple gets burnt to black. You leave it in there long enough so it gets nice and hot. You scrape off the black with a knife. You roll that around in sugar and cinnamon, and then you go back to the fire to kind of caramelize, melt some of that sugar. Then you go back to the sugar and cinnamon, put more, back to the fire, and then you've got a nice soft, it's almost like apple pudding with cinnamon and sugar. Super healthy, by the way. Maybe not, but it's super good, by the way. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be running that. Going to be a bunch of kids, bunch of adults. It's going to be a good time. Some friends of ours are coming. Got everything I need. It's all in the back here. Apples, plates, forks, knives, cinnamon, sugar, and stuff to mix it all up in. I'm all ready. My buddy Paul's bringing firewood and fire starter. Tammy's bringing my snow skate so I can play. Kids are bringing toboggans and skates so they can play. Makings of a good Saturday afternoon. This lake's pretty awesome because they built these little ice trails that go all the way around. There's a skating rink over there, and they just go everywhere. And right over here, we've got my main man Charles digging out my fire pit. I got my table set up. Table with all the apples and stuff. I'm gonna mix the cinnamon and the sugar and get all that ready. All right, I'm setting up the table. Here's what it looks like. Here's what you need to have. Got my sugar, got my cinnamon. That's gonna mix in with the sugar. I'll probably set up 2 mixing trays. Got plates for people to cut on, knives and forks to cut their apples. And then I got 2 different kinds of apples. I got these ones, Ambrosia and Spartans. If you don't like one, you'll like the other. This is nice and warm. So just roll it around in there.
That's it, eh? Just give it a go. That's right. I kind of remember this. I think I was eating a fester and I was watching.
And now that we got the sugar on, you give it a little more heat to melt that.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And then if you want another hit of sugar on top of that, you just roll it in the sugar, or
What a tempter.
you eat it as is. Oh yeah, the apple roasting station is a hit.
It burns.
It burns.
Apple?
Yeah, indeed.
How was it?
Still eating it. It's good though.
Why do you have your skate off?
Snow.
Oh, gotcha. Did you tell Dad you were wearing his?
No.
No. Do we want to tell Dad that?
I don't know.
How's it going?
Good.
Did you have an apple?
Yeah.
You skating on the path?
Yeah. But nobody else wants to skate with me.
Your brother's coming. He's just eating.
No, I'm gonna leave Ethan.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Oof.
Yeah. Go on, girls.
Good.
Having fun?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you guys coming over here for?
Yeah. Apples to
Apples?
apples.
Where's your glasses?
In my pocket.
Is that safe place to have them?
Yeah, I don't fall at all.
Okay.
Heads up, Court.
Wait, I need to pull the camera. Don't go yet. You're doing great. Just stay there. Ethan, 3, 2, 1. He's sliding. It looks like he's going over a hill. Lissa's falling really fast. She's going over the jump. She's going over the jump. She's going to make it. Oh my God! She landed the jump! She landed it! Did you get Ethan? This kid, watch this kid.
Everything's finally packed up. We burned through pretty much all of the wood, pretty much all of the apples. We had a lot of fun. Now, gonna go home, get rested, get warm. I think I smell a little bit like smoke and cinnamon sugar. Those apples, once you dip them, you roast them and dip them in cinnamon sugar, wow. Unbelievable. Delicious. All in all, a good day. Well, that was pretty epic, big fun, guys. We had a blast at the community hill over there. Roasted the apples, went tobogganing. Some of the kids skated. It was a lot of fun. Everybody here, including me, is wiped. I mean, we are ready. I think we're ready just to go to bed for the night. It's only 6:15. I don't even want to have supper. I just want to go lay down and have a nap. We got really tired out playing outside today. Good day. Amelia's friend Faith showed up. They're going to be hanging out for... Amelia's got a friend that she's hanging out with, and we are going to have supper, and then, I don't know what, rest. Hope your Saturday is going well. If you do get a chance, and it's not freezing cold outside, go outside. It's a lot of fun to be had out there. Miker out.